Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how to create a kick-ass paid media campaign and exactly what to do when it comes to setting things up so you can get results like this and also see results like this. So I hope you guys are ready for it. Let's go. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to identify, if you're using social media or YouTube, whatever the case may be, is what type of content of yours is actually doing well. And there's a specific reason for this. The reason I say this is because when the TikTok algorithm came out, it forced other platforms to update their algorithm. So now their organic strategies are pretty much based off the interest graph, which is exactly how people target when it comes to paid media. So when you're looking at your organic content, I want you to take a synopsis of the best performing content that you have, as well as if you're using things like Meta, and this is what I'm going to go ahead and talk about now, is within there, I want you to go ahead and create an audience. You can locate this within the Ads Manager section or Business Manager section, and you could create custom audiences. Now, within custom audiences, and don't worry, I'm going to put a little clip right here so I can show you where to go. You want to select people that have engaged with your content on your Instagram posts or on your Facebook, wherever you get the most engagement. My guess is going to be Instagram because of Reels and things like that. So you don't want to select everybody that came to visit and things like that. It's the ones that specifically engage with your posts. These are your likes, your comments, your shares, and your saves. And these are the things that your platform is going to measure you on, because when someone shares your content, it also shows that there is a proof of concept that not only is it interesting, but other people should know about it. And it kind of acts as word of mouth when somebody shares your content. So this is what we want to focus on. When we create the lookalike audiences, I want you to go ahead and set up a 1% lookalike audience as well as an individual 2% lookalike audience. Now, once those are populated, I want you to go ahead and also create two more audiences, both lookalikes. So you're going to create a video views audience, and you're going to have the video views of people that watched your video at least 50% of the way or more. After you collect all the videos that had the highest engagement with a lot of reach, where people watched 50% or more, you're going to create two similar lookalike audiences, just like the last time, one 1% and one 2% lookalike audience. And we're going to have those populate. So now that we can move forward, now that we have our audiences, we are going to go into the campaign manager, or the ads manager. And what you want to do in the beginning, let's say you're just starting out, is you want to do something like an awareness campaign, right? Or let's say you don't have a lot of views and things like that. You want to still do an awareness campaign. When you go into the awareness campaign, it doesn't seem like it's going to get you anywhere or get you any traction, but hang on and wait with me here, because this is where things get really cool and really interesting. Once you set your budgets and everything correctly and you go into your ad set section, at the top, it's going to ask you for a performance goal. Now, that performance goal originally is going to say maximum reach of ads. You're going to want to click on that section. And then as the drop-down menu comes down, there's going to be something that says video view goals. So I want you to click on maximize through play views. This is specifically for content like Reels or videos. The reason being is because we want to collect and make an audience of people that have watched our material, but we also want to get in front of people that are going to watch our material as well. This is where the lookalike audiences come into place. So now that we have switched that section, at least the performance goal, we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to where it says custom audiences. Now in custom audiences, when you click in there, it should pop up your lookalike audiences, and you're going to put all four of them in there. This is your 1 to 2% lookalike audiences of engage people, and then the 1 to 2% lookalike audiences of people that have watched at least 50% or more of past organic videos. Now, when that gets put in there, I want you to go a step further, and I want you to include certain interests that pertain to your business and include those within the area that says detailed targeting. This is going to do a couple things for you. One, we're working with known data based upon the organic engagement that we had and the organic views that we got. And then we created a lookalike audience based off that, which would have given us an audience of a couple million. Now, from there, once we put the detailed targeting, it may narrow it down a little bit. But what this will do is it'll take the lookalike audience, take your interests, put them together, and then show your advertisements to, or your posts, I should say, to people that are going to pay attention or that are going to engage, that are also interested in whatever it is that you have to say or that you're selling or doing. So this is something that's great when it comes to brand awareness when you're first getting out there, because you could get very low CPMs. Doesn't sound very impressive right now, but let's put it like this. If you could reach 1,000 people for less than $5, would you try speaking to 1,000 people for less than $5? I mean, it's a no-brainer. So definitely keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to placements, because we're going to be utilizing the Instagram audience, I want you to just simply go ahead and select Instagram. You don't want your advertisements going all over the place, such as Messenger and Audience. What's the section? Audience and network, sorry. It's not going to be as profitable there. So what I would suggest is go ahead and capitalizing and double down on Instagram and then utilize your Instagram posts, so on and so forth. So after you go ahead and deselect Facebook, Audience Network, and Messenger, leaving Instagram on, I want you to also double check at the top when it comes to where it says awareness and your performance goal. This is something I needed to touch on real quick. Underneath cost per results goal, there's going to say something that says show more options. And then here it's going to have a section that says when you get charged. Now, when you switch this to video through play, you will be able to switch it so that you only get charged when people actually watch your video. This is imperative and saves you a lot of money, because of the fact that instead of you getting charged for an impression, them just to show your video, you're actually getting charged for when people actually consume your video. So that's another caveat and benefit there. So make sure that that's on there as well. From there, you're going to go into your ad section. Make sure everything is selected correctly. This means your Facebook page, your Instagram account. And then when it goes to ad setup, just below that, there's a section that says use existing posts. You're going to click on that and hit select post after that. From there, you're going to have an option. One little tab is going to say Facebook. Then you're going to have one that says Instagram and then partner content. Click on the Instagram section and then find the posts that you are able to utilize within this advertisement. Here are some key things. Yes, it's great that Instagram offers music. However, when you go to advertise or promote posts that have other copyrighted music, you cannot use that on advertisements unless you have purchase copyright for it. So you can utilize platforms like Audio Jungle or Epidemic Sound if you want to go ahead and add your own music to your reels or anywhere else. Then you'll have copyright rights and you'll be able to utilize it within your advertisements. If not, it's fine to strip the audio and just have your voice, speaking the way I'm speaking to you on camera right now. It's very effective. If you don't believe me, check out Gary Vaynerchuk and Alex Hormozi's content. A lot of it doesn't have any music in the background. I mean, some of Gary's does when it comes to the Daily V, but that deals with the cinematic feel and things like that D-Rock was trying to incorporate within the documentary so that it can remain entertaining. Whereas when you see someone like Alex Hormozi on social media like Instagram or excuse me, on LinkedIn, there is no audio in the background to distract you. It's pretty much content and information that he's regurgitating to you. So make sure you go ahead and select that post. Well, after you select that post, go ahead and make sure that your pixels are also tracking everything, because this is how it's going to collect information and data. So for website events, you want to make sure that that is being tracked by the correct pixel, as well as offline events. For the offline events, all you have to do is make sure that's on. And if it's not the pixel that you're looking for that you assign to that account, you can click the edit tracked offline events section, and that'll go ahead, will give you the option to edit which pixel you are using to track your offline events. So this goes for you if you have, like, let's say, a store, brick and mortar, or if you have a online store and then you have people that are also buying stuff at another location where you sell your products. I helped out a company that pretty much sells t-shirts and mugs and things like that, and they eventually got into other stores such as CVS and Target, so on and so forth. So when they were tracking offline conversions, they were seeing that some of those conversions were coming from Target and the other stores that they do business with, not necessarily from online. So all these things are important, but it's really going to help you out in the long run when it comes to the retargeting aspect of this. So this is just the first part. So once you're done with that and everything else, go ahead and click publish, and you have launched your first successful brand awareness campaign that is going to generate views like you would not believe, as well as engagement. Now, what do you do with all this? Well, one thing that this is going to do is not only going to drive engagement and increase the proficiency of the lookalike audiences that we are using. However, it's also going to drive traffic to your social channels. If you added call to actions, if you have descriptions within your videos, it's going to feed into all of that. And what you want to do from there is then retarget people with either a traffic campaign or a conversion campaign and send them to wherever it is that you're trying to bring them. So if this video was helpful, and I hope it was, go ahead and click the like button down below. If you think this could help somebody, please share. And if you have any questions, or let's say you have a business and you are wondering how can you market your business online and grow it, either using social, Google, or anything else online, getting your name out there, please leave it in the comment section. I love to help you. And until next time, my friends, take care and have a great day.